Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button. It'll help me out. As you know here, what I do is I go back and redo old WWE storylines. I go review old shows, and I try to book what I think that they're going to do, except for I want to try to do it better in the future. Like, today I'm booking Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania 39. I will also book another one if they're able to get The Rock. But as it goes right now, I'm not sure they're going to be able to get him, so I'm going to stick with Cody and Roman. So in the previous videos, you'll notice that I had Cody Rhodes make his return at the Royal Rumble and entered at number 1. And he goes all the way from number 1 to win the match. So after the night after, Cody is out there talking about how much it's going to mean to his legacy, how much it would mean to his father that he win the championship. And then Roman comes out, basically says, yeah, your daddy wasn't good enough to win the title, so what makes you think that you're good enough? And he gets Cody all frustrated and upset. Gets him upset to the point where he wants to go ahead and have his WrestleMania match. And Adam Pearce comes out, and they do reference the fact that John Cena years ago was able to get his match moved up. Instead of having his match with Orton at WrestleMania 24, he ended up having it at the No Way Out pay-per-view. And what's going to happen there is it's going to be at the Saudi Arabia show, the Elimination Chamber. But it's going to be the main event of the show right after the Elimination Chamber for the U.S. title. If you haven't checked out, if you haven't checked out that one, go back and check out some of my other videos. What's going to happen in this match is Roman is throwing everything he can at Cody, and he just can't keep him down. He's got a couple of spears. Can't keep him down. Cody fights out the guillotine choke. He's taking all the interference and all that stuff. And then they end up on the outside of the ring. And Cody starts to get the upper hand before he realizes the referee's count is at 6 or 7. And Cody slides back in, and Roman gets up to the apron before he shakes his head and backs back down and gets himself counted out. Because in the story, they make reference to the fact that Dusty Rhodes won his match for the WWE Championship by count out, but of course the title doesn't change hands. And so after the match, the bloodline jumps Cody. Reigns gets in his face with the belt and says, here, this is the closest that you're ever going to get to this championship. And they leave the air thinking that maybe Cody's not going to get the championship match at WrestleMania because he's already used it, or maybe it might be a multi-man match or something. But what happens the next night on Raw is Roman comes out and says, well, since Cody's already had his match, he doesn't really have anything to do with Mania anymore. So he's just going to handpick his own opponent. And before he can, though, Adam Pearce comes out and says, yeah, Cody had his match, but it ended under controversial circumstances. So what the board of directors and he have decided is that at WrestleMania, Roman will defend against Cody Rhodes in a rematch, except for this time it's going to be in a Hell in a Cell. So that is going to main event night 2 of WrestleMania. Night 1 being main evented by the hour-long Iron Man match between Seth Rollins and Johnny Gargano. Go check the video out. So, as we get to WrestleMania, and it's playing out the same, neither man can get the upper hand really, but Roman does finally end up getting the upper hand with interference and whatnot, because Hell in a Cell is not going to really keep anybody out. But it's taken 5 spears to Cody, the bloodline interference. They just can't keep him down. He keeps kicking out. Reigns has got Cody in the guillotine, and before the ref can call for the bell, we start to have the power surge. Then when the lights come back up, the entire bloodline is on the outside, laying with blood coming from their mouth, from the top of their heads, and standing above them is Bray Wyatt. As you all know, nobody has wronged Bray Wyatt in their career more than Roman, perhaps besides Vince McMahon. But so he looks at Roman and says, "Let me in." But before any other thing can happen, really, Cody manages to get Roman from behind, and he gives Roman 3 crossroads. On the last one, he points up and says, "Hey, this one's for you, Dad." And then he hits the last one. 1, 2, 3. Cody Rhodes is your new Universal Champion. And Bray Wyatt is back in the WWE. I'm currently in the middle of trying to see how I would book The Fiend and Roman after that. But come back for my next video and see what happens if they get The Rock. Alright. Thank you.
Chad.
See you later.
Uncle Chad.
What?